Oh. Mother?
What now, my love?
Oh, I nearly killed my hip on the table. Why'd you leave it in the hallway?
Because I didn't know where else to put it. The living room is already cluttered.
Yeah, well, my bedroom's the same size as the closet in the other house.
I noticed.
This place is built for dwarfs.
Which dwarf are you? Grumpy?
I am not a dwarf. I am Snow White.
I see. Well, sorry to bother you, Snow White, but would you mind putting these dishes away?
When will Prince Charming take me away from all this?
Don't be too anxious for that. There's a lot of housework in a castle.
Come on.
No, I'll leave it. That I said.
Bring it.
Hi. Hi. What are you banging at?
Oh, Mom, I'm gonna have to start shopping with you. Just because you're on a diet doesn't mean I am. You never buy potato chips anymore. You buy cookies you don't even like, so you won't eat them. Well, I don't like them either. These cookies are for retired nurses. I want gooey chocolate fudge.
I don't think that picture belongs here.
It was in the other kitchen in our other house.
So is he.
So maybe you don't want any pictures of Daddy in your room. That's up to you. But we both share the kitchen. I'm having a hard enough time as it is trying to make this little cheese box feel like a home. I want the picture there. I like looking at it in the morning with my cereal.
We can get you another picture. We can get you Harpo Marx. You can put your Bogart poster. You can put your Bogart poster up there.
You might hate Dad, Mom, but I still love him, and he's still my father. And I'm not going to pretend he doesn't exist.
I'm not asking you to pretend he doesn't exist. You have to understand that this is difficult for me, too, Jen. I don't hate him. Please, let's not get into this again, huh? We have to help each other.
I want the picture there.
Why don't we make a compromise?
Like what?
Like we put the picture over here. And then when you sit and eat your cereal in that chair, you can look at it. And when I sit and drink my coffee in this chair, I don't have to look at it if I don't want to. Huh?
Suppose you accidentally sit in my chair.
Well, then I'll drink my coffee with my eyes closed.
Mom? Can I wear this pink shirt?
Hey, no. Hey, come on. You're going to make us late.
Well, can I wear it?
No. You know you have a closet full of clothes you never wear.
I'm sick of my clothes. Please? I want to wear my cranberry jeans, but nothing matches except this. Please? You said it was too tight for you anyway.
Yes, well, when I lose a little weight, it won't be too tight for me.
Oh, come on. You're not going to lose any weight before tonight.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
All right, you can wear it. Would you please hurry up?
Thanks, I love you.
Good. Oh, ow. Don't bite your nails, Ida May. Makes you look like a nervous wreck.
Very funny, I am. It's your first day, too. Aren't you a little nervous?
I'm a little nervous, but I have a suit of armor in the trunk in case any of my students aren't nice to me.
What are you teaching today?
Steinbeck, Grapes of Wrath.
You teaching that to college kids?
Yeah.
We read that in 8th grade. Sure hope the teachers are decent.
Don't worry, lovey. Will you not worry, please? Good luck. I love you.
I love you.
If you want to call me and tell me how everything's going at lunchtime, I'll be in my office.
Mom, I'm an adult. I'll be fine, really. Are you going to be all right?
Absolutely.
So long, sweetheart.
I'm Jennifer Gruen.
Oh, yes. Please take a seat in the back.
You know, it's kind of strange starting all over again. In a way, it's a drag making new friends. Then again, it's kind of nice because they don't know anything about you.
Like what? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it got to be sort of embarrassing at the other school. Everyone there knew that Daddy and his student didn't run off to Denmark for prune Danish.
So strange seeing all our things in this new place, you know? Can't get used to it. Hope I did the right thing.
I hope you did, too.
Jenny, I couldn't live with the memories in that house. I had no other choice.
Don't worry, Ma. It'll be all right. As soon as I get adjusted to this new school, I'm sure I'll like it. If I can get used to this apartment, I can get used to anything. And everything.
Hi, Nancy. Oh, I woke you up. No, nothing's wrong. No, he's not back. Rumor has it he'll be returning in September for his fall classes. How he has the courage to show up, I have no idea. Yeah. Getting adjusted, you know, takes time. I'm sorry I woke you up. How are the kids? I'm sorry I woke you. Give my love to Harold, and, I'll call you next week, and maybe we can have lunch. Right, bye.
So you're the Midnight Raider. Are you eating cookies? You're gonna get fat. Then I'll be able to keep your pink shirt. What's wrong?
I feel so lost. I don't have any friends.
I'm your friend. Mom?
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to say hello.
What's new? Did you get your English essay back?
No, tomorrow I will. What time are you coming home?
Listen, there's a faculty cocktail party from 5 to 8 tonight that I thought I might go to, unless, of course, you need me, in which case I'll come home right after my office hours.
No, go to the party and have a good time. Should I save you some dinner?
No, better not. If I have hors d'oeuvres and drinks, I won't want to eat again. Are you sure you don't need me?
Absolutely. Try and have a good time. I'll see you later.
You bet you will. I love you.
I love you.
Excuse me, Althea. Hi, beauty.
Am I glad you came?
I'm glad I'm here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had a little wine with a student. I'm okay.
All right. This is going to give you a chance to meet your fellow faculty members when they're not in combat. I tell you something now, they're a good bunch. Real. Oh, pardon me. Except for one or two.
What?
That one, Poison Tongue Joyce. Gossip to her is like blood to a vampire.
Gossip. Here, too, gossip.
Don't worry about it. She doesn't have to go to other schools for scandals. Point is, you're getting a fresh start here.
Yeah,
And you got a good friend here.
I know that.
Hey, how's the new abode?
Nice. Small but adequate. Jenny says that it was built to scale for dwarfs.
She's too much.
It's wonderful. So where's the notorious guest of honor?
Right over there. Isn't he a cutie?
Not bad.
I better go introduce him.
Okay.
See you in a minute.
You're going to do a beautiful job.
Thank you. Excuse me, everybody. Faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce our guest of honor, Philip Sanford. I'm sure you're all familiar with Mr. Sanford's works, his books of criticisms and his literary biographies. We're very happy that he's here. He's going to be teaching a 6-week seminar, and that's about, I think, until Easter. And we are pleased because we've been waiting almost a year for him to be here, and, well, that's the price of fame. Philip.
Thank you, Jackie.
Have been watching the late afternoon classics from the glorious 1940s and 1960s. We hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please let us know. For your approval enables us to continue showing these movies. So plan to be with us tomorrow afternoon at the same time, when you can relax, watch movies for a late afternoon. This is Warren, your host, bidding you a very good day.
And she said, you're teaching Grapes of Wrath to college students? I read that when I was in the 8th grade.
How precocious that was. Listen, come here. Are you having a good time?
Well, how could I fail to?
Oh, easily. Listen, I want you to meet a good friend of mine, Althea Gruen.
Hello.
Hello, Althea.
She's our new
How are you?
professor. I spirited her away from Golden State to teach 20th century fiction, all by myself. Hey, listen, I want to tell you that the piece that you wrote for the New York Review of Books was terrific.
Oh, Jackie, you haven't read the New York Review of Books since you left Greenwich Village.
He found me out.
Yes.
I'm getting out of here. Excuse me.
I read it, and I thought it was a wonderful piece.
What did I say about Ruskin?
Wait, you said that he burned all of Turner's etchings after Turner's death, and that Ruskin died a virgin.
My God, an honest professor. I mean, you read it. That's fantastic. Would you like another drink?
No, I don't think there's any way I could handle that. Thank you. I must be going.
No, let me tell you something that you probably don't know. Do you know that there's a Chinese restaurant in nearly every college town in the United States?
No, I didn't know that.
No, it's true. Look, I'll bet you dinner that there's one right here in this town.
Well, you're right, there is. It's called the Jade Palace.
You see, I win. Now, come on.
It's not very good.
They never are.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know. All right. At least they didn't ruin the rice. You know, I think I make her nervous.
You like to make people nervous?
You bet. Don't you? Do I make you nervous?
I think I'll look and see if this cookie will tell me my future.
I know your future. Check. Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
You think fried rice is an aphrodisiac?
Well, this is it. My home away from home. The thrills of motel living.
I just imagine when we were outside, bumping into one of my new students. What would I say?
They don't go to motels. They have apartments. Bathrooms in there.
Thank you. Philip, I didn't realize how late it was. I have to go home. My daughter is home alone, maybe waiting up for me.
Why'd you call her and tell her you'd be late?
Because she might be asleep, in which case I wouldn't want to awaken her. Please, please try to understand. I'm sorry. I have to go.
As you wish. Yeah, maybe some other time when you feel ready. Come here.
I
you?
told you I had a faculty party.
Until midnight.
I had dinner with some friends.
Well, you could have called.
Well, by the time I realized how late it was, I thought you were asleep. I didn't want to wake you. This is terrible. So
Mom,
I'm
this
very
is Officer Henry Millen.
How do
He's
you
been
do?
very nice.
I'm
very
very
nice.
sorry. Please forgive me.
It's all right. Look, could I talk to you alone for a minute?
Yes, of course.
Hey, Jenny, take care of yourself.
I'll be right back. I certainly appreciate your help, and I'm sorry if we've inconvenienced you in any way.
It's okay. How old is your daughter?
She's 15.
And she has never been left alone before?
Oh, of course she has. We just moved here. This is a new place. She's unsettled.
She told me that your husband's out of town.
My husband and I are separated. We're working things out.
Oh. Okay, well, I understand.
Listen, thank you very much. I really appreciate your help.
It's all right. It's what we're here for. If you have any trouble, just call the station.
You bet. Absolutely. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Good night.
Hey.
I'm sorry that you were worried.
One phone call, that's all it would have taken. Common consideration.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I got a card from Daddy today for Valentine.
You sent Daddy our new address?
Yes, I did. If he comes back, I'd like him to know where to find us. Hi. I'm Taya Wolf. We're in the same homeroom. I'm Jennifer Gruen. Yeah, I know. You just moved here. You like it? I'm still getting used to it, but I think I will. Are you buying books for Cameron's history class? Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear your dad split with one of his students. Oh, it's cool. Mine split with his secretary. Reed, what are you doing? Checking out Mr. Woodhill. His wife just died. So? So, maybe he'd be good for my mother. He is available. I've seen enough. Come on. Mr. Woodhill?
Yes.
I want to tell you how sorry my mother and I are about your wife. You know my mother, the ex-Mrs. Wolf? You ordered those mysteries for her.
Yes, of course. Thank your mother for her sympathy. I don't know how I could have gotten through this ordeal without the friendship of all the neighbors. You know, I was thinking about moving away.
Oh, no, you shouldn't move away. There are lots of people here who really like you. Yeah. Listen, my mother told me to ask you to call her if any interesting new mysteries come in. Our phone number is, here you go. 555-4312. Got that?
Yes.
Call any time. Oh, if you get any cookbooks, you should also call. My mother's a gourmet cook. Well, see ya.
Oh, Camembert, huh?
Yeah.
Since when can we afford Camembert? I don't even like it. Tastes like an old addict. And rich tea biscuits. Okay, Mom. What's going on with you and this character?
Nothing's going on. I've only known him for a couple of weeks. Jenny? He's a visiting professor at the college. He's giving a seminar, and he lives in L.A., and while he's here, he lives in a motel. And I thought, as a member of the faculty, that it might be a nice thing, a hospitable thing to do. Multiple vitamins for you.
You act like the Pope's coming for dinner.
Da-da-da.
What's this guy's name again?
Da-da-da. His name is Philip Sanford. He's a very well-known critic.
I've never heard of him.
Well, I suppose he must not exist then.
I guess not. Artichoke hearts. Now wait a minute. That's a little extravagant, don't you think? You don't have to make a big production for this character. I don't get it. Artichoke hearts, a new hairdo?
I thought it might be a little festive for a change. Jenny, the man is a stranger in town. He lives in a motel and he eats all of his meals in restaurants. Huh?
I wouldn't mind eating all my meals in restaurants.
It's very lonely, honey.
Tell him to get a parrot. That way he could talk to it, and it would talk back.
Jenny, get off my back.
Fine.
Good.
Fine. I just hate to see all that money from my college education being spent on artichoke hearts for a critic I've never heard of. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jennifer. You must be Arnold.
No, Philip. Philip Sanford.
Oh, come on in. My mom tells me you teach chemistry. So you gonna stay at your mom's this weekend?
Yeah, that's a real bummer, too. She doesn't particularly want me around this weekend because she's got a friend from New York coming.
My mom's invited that same character she's been seeing from L.A. to stay for the weekend. He's supposed to take us out to dinner, and then he's supposed to stay over.
Is he attractive?
Not to me. My mother says he's urbane.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Sort of witty and sophisticated, I guess. I think he thinks people mistake him for being English.
How long's your mother known him?
Several weeks.
This is the first time he's staying over at your house? Where's he sleeping?
They really do it al dente here?
I promise.
Oh, that's for me. What are you having, Jen?
I don't like the food here.
Oh, great. You didn't like the food last week at home. There's a Chinese restaurant down the street. If you prefer that, the infamous Jade Palace.
Everybody knows that place has got the worst food in town.
Well, surely you can force yourself to take a little something, a shrimp cocktail, perhaps, or a mouthful of vichyssoise. A little elk stew.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, come on, Jen. An hour ago, you were famished.
Well, I lost my appetite.
Jenny, put that out. Give me that cigarette.
You remember when we used to think in the movies we saw that they think you're so sophisticated to smoke? That was before the Surgeon General.
Nobody asked you.
Put the cigarette out and behave yourself.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's bothering her.
And I'd say it was me. She's manipulating you. Now sit down.
I know how to handle my own kid, Philip. Jenny. Now, what's this all about?
What's what about?
Shh. Why are you doing an impersonation of Betty Davis in one of her monastia roles?
You wanna know why?
Yes, I do.
I wanna know where he's sleeping tonight. That's why.
What?
You heard me, Mother.
I don't think this is exactly the time and the place
I
for this
think it's a
discussion.
perfect
All right.
place.
He's sleeping in the living room. Unless, of course, you'd like to give up your bed and sleep on the couch.
Ah,
Well, all right, I'm joking. He's sleeping in the living room. Now, will you stop this? And behave yourself and calm down and relax. Please. All right?
Mm-hmm.
disaster. Suddenly turned into a very hostile adolescent, huh?
Yeah.
Where's your mother's friend sleeping?
On the couch. It's too short for him, too.
Oh, that's good. If they get too comfortable, they're hard to get rid of.
My mom's furious with me.
Forget about your mother and have a good time, okay? You're gonna get gray hair. Come on, I'll introduce you to Kevin. Fox. Kevin!
Hello, Teo.
Jennifer, she just moved here.
Hi.
Do you want to dance?
Yeah.
Mom? Mom?
Why'd you lock the door? What's the matter? Why'd you lock the door? Philip's inside.
In your room. You told me he was going to sleep on the couch.
He has a bad back. He was uncomfortable.
Daddy hasn't been gone for more than 3 months and you bring someone else into his bed?
Wait a minute. I don't think you understand something. This is my bed, too. I think you're being unfair.
Don't give me that bull. I'm not stupid. Deliberately planned the whole thing and you know it.
How dare you judge me? I think you'd better go to your room.
And if Daddy finds out, how do you think?
I don't know how he's gonna feel. Why don't you ask his girlfriend?
If you burn the tabletop, my mom will have a cow.
Jen, I don't think this place is so bad. I sort of like it.
I wish you could have seen our other house. I spent years on my room. It was great.
Well, why'd you move?
After my father defected, my mom couldn't handle living there.
Memories, huh?
I guess.
Is that your father?
Uh-huh.
Wow, like drop-dead good looking. When's he coming home?
September.
Boy, he sure was a fox.
He still is.
Want a cigarette?
No, they make me nauseous. I only smoke them to irritate my mom and her friend. I'm so glad it's almost Easter vacation. That's when he stops teaching here and goes back to L.A. for good, I hope. Anyway, my mom and I are going to the Stafford.
What's the Stafford?
It's this real new romantic resort hotel, you know? My dad and mom were supposed to go there for Easter, but now I'm going with my mom.
Gosh, you're so lucky. When are you leaving?
2 weeks.
All right, now, Jen, listen. Whatever you do, don't tell anyone you're 15. And call your mother by her first name so nobody knows she's your mom, because, well, it'll limit her chances, too, if people think she's there with a kid. And always carry cigarettes, but never carry matches.
Why?
Because there's no better way to start a conversation with a man than to ask for a light.
You're a walking encyclopedia of cool.
Jan? Teo, are you coming?
Really?
Uh-huh. Oh, look at you. What are you doing with all that makeup on your face?
Oh, listen to Mrs. Natural over here. I thought it'd be nice and festive for a change.
Oh, festive it is.
We don't get wine? I guess it's part of the conspiracy that keeps us children.
Yes, that's true. You qualify as a co-conspirator. Teo, this is Philip. Philip, this is Teo.
Teo, how are
Nice to meet you.
See.
I hear you're from L.A.
Yes, indeed, I am.
Is your family there?
My Aunt Beatrice lives there. She's kind of eccentric. She's from
And
960.
your immediate family? Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have 4. Ages 17 to 23. They live with their mothers. My 2 ex-wives.
Oh, you must shell out a fortune in alimony.
Yeah, well, it keeps me off the streets. Okay?
I think vacations in broken homes are very difficult, don't you think? I think it's wonderful that you and Jen are going to the Stafford together, Mrs. Groom. My mother always goes to the Club Med during Easter. She wouldn't be caught dead with me tagging along.
Mom, Teo and I were in town and saw this dress on sale at the junior fair. It'd be great for the Stafford. I don't have anything like it. Could we get it tomorrow?
We'll discuss it.
The sale's ending.
We'll talk about it later.
What's wrong?
I was hoping to explain this to you later. I wanted to discuss it with you.
What?
Philip has been working very hard, and so have I. And, well, we thought that it might be nice for us to, get away and spend some time alone.
Go on.
We talked it over, and we decided that, it would be good to go, you know, to get away from familiar surroundings and go someplace new, neutral territory.
Let me guess, like the Stafford.
Yes, that's right.
You just decided this and you didn't bother to consult me? When were you going to tell me, Mother? The night before? I've been planning this for weeks.
I know that, Jen, and I was hoping that you would understand that this is, important for me.
Am I supposed to lose my father and mother simultaneously?
Do you realize that this behavior is misdirected rage against your father?
This has nothing to do with Dad.
Excuse me, please.
It's very disillusioning to find out what your parents' priorities really are.
You stop this nonsense and come back to the table.
I lost my appetite.
Jenny, don't let this come between us.
You put it there?
Grandma's very excited that you're coming to visit.
Good. Neither of us have much choice in the matter.
You'll be able to see all the plays and movies that don't come out our way.
Might as well just spend the whole vacation in the dark.
I have to stop at Philip's before we go to Grandma's.
What for?
I promised him that I would lend him a suitcase.
Oh, Phil doesn't have
The
no
zipper
suitcase.
is broken, Jen.
Figures. Just surprised he didn't let him use mine. A dump.
I'll just take the suitcase out. I won't be too long. I'll be right back.
Don't give him my regards.
Hey, you alone?
Where's the bathroom?
It's right there.
Why didn't you tell me that you were living with someone?
Never occurred to me to tell you. You figured it. You must have figured I had other women friends here in town.
No, I didn't figure that.
This is a very loosely structured arrangement. We share the rent.
Knew that such an arrangement would not be acceptable to me. I think that's why you didn't tell me.
I really did not know.
Sorry, excuse me. Jennifer!
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Let's go.
To lose respect for me.
Mother, I love you. The only way I would lose respect for you is if you kept seeing him. He's not good enough for you.
Thank you so much. Sweet girl.
I know this sounds like winning by default, but would you like to be my guest at the Stafford?
Absolutely. Do I have time to get a new dress?
A closet full of clothes. Don't you have a closet full of clothes? Wait a second. Wait, Jen, you want to take this, huh? Okay. Here you go. Keep the change. Okay, thank you very much.
Check again?
Yes, Bruin.
Good. Benny?
Jen, please. Jen, I need you here. With me. Hello?
How do you do? May I have your name, please?
Yes, Gruen, G-R-U-E-N.
Gruen, yes.
Jenny?
Is that for two?
Yes, my daughter.
That'll be on the 3rd floor, suite 323.
Yes.
Come on, Mom. Let's put some suntan oil on. You can't get a tan all covered up. Come on.
No, but I can't get embarrassed either.
Come on. You shouldn't feel insecure, Mother. You really shouldn't. I bet you're the smartest woman around this whole pool.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Is that the same thing as being the best skier in the desert?
Okay, let's go for a swim. A nice, cool swim. It'll be great. It'll be so nice and refreshing. Oh, Mom, no one can see you underwater. Nobody can see you underwater. Isn't that great?
Listen to me. You're embarrassing me. I don't want to go in the water. You go in the water. Give your old mother some pleasure. You swim and let me watch you. Go, swim. Go ahead. I'll watch you. Go ahead. Let me see you swim.
Okay. You gonna miss it? It's Esther Williams time! The $1 Million Mermaid rides again!
Dad?
That's a nice dive.
Thanks.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your mother went for a swim. You probably passed her underwater. My name's Sam Light.
Hi.
Lovely woman, your mother. You must be Jennifer.
Yeah.
Well, I see you two have met.
Oh, we have indeed. Well, I think I'll go in and take a nap. Ladies, until later.
Where'd you find that character?
He invited us to have dinner with him later on.
Cute. It's our first night here.
No. Well, I said I'd let him know later.
And count me out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, honey. He's so lonely.
Mom, you can be the Salvation Army by yourself. I'm gonna grab a hamburger and look around.
You are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll go and call Lucky Sam.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
You really love to swim, don't you?
I think I was a guppy in another life.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Could you hand me that?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a little wet.
I wish I lived near a lake, though. I think it's the best kind of swimming.
Where do you live?
Near Redlands?
No kidding. I live in Riverside. That's not too far away.
Do you go to the college there?
No. I'm a senior at Riverside High.
You go to high school?
Yeah, I work here on my vacations. So, you're in high school, too?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what that means?
What?
It means we're too young to get into the discos. The only thing we can do here are eat and swim.
So what's wrong with that? Those are two of my favorite occupations.
Listen, are you hungry, or, you want to grab a bite, or?
Yeah. Let me just check in with my mom.
All right.
My name's Jennifer.
Oh, Peter. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I never eat meat.
You never eat meat? Don't you miss hamburgers?
No, I don't know. My mind is clear, and my body functions better if I put pure things into it.
No malted? French fries?
Nope.
Oh, come on. Not one little French fry.
Not a crumb.
Well, those are my staples. I'd starve to death.
What'll it be, kids?
Could you come back in a few more minutes? Okay, wait, I got it. I've got it. A whole new life begins. I'll have sliced tomatoes, a glass of milk, and a hot fudge sundae.
On whole wheat toast.
Perfect. Make it. Do it. I am full.
You're full. I'm full.
Attention, please. All those interested in the backgammon tournament.
Tomorrow night, can I take you to dinner?
That's the best offer I had all week, but I'm leaving. My Easter vacation ends just as yours starts.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Maybe you could come to my house for dinner.
How about a week from Friday? All right.
Mom? Hi. How was your evening?
How was your evening?
Good.
Mine was pleasant.
What'd you talk about?
Sam did most of the talking. Excuse me. You won't believe this, but he offered to set me up, pay me to meet him here once a month, keep him company. He called it an arrangement.
To be his mistress? What'd you tell him?
I said that that wasn't what I went to graduate school for.
Boy, that Sam sure is crazy.
No, he's not crazy. A lot of men think that 40-year-old woman without a husband is lonely and desperate enough to be flattered by that kind of attention. I myself have not reached that stage yet.
I met a guy.
Did? How old?
42.
Hey.
He's a senior in high school. And I invited him for dinner, and he's coming a week from Friday.
A week from Friday?
Yes, a week from Friday.
You know, for a self-proclaimed late bloomer, you certainly work fast, don't you? You work fast? What?
I think we should take him out and put him back in when Peter gets here.
Yeah. You don't want him to dry out, huh?
Yeah. I don't get it. I mean, I just talked to him last night. He said he'd be here at 8 o'clock.
Oh, don't worry, will you? Maybe he's stuck in freeway traffic. Agnes.
Hello?
Thanks.
Dad?
How's my girl?
I'm fine. How are you? I can't hear you very well.
I'm okay. Did you get the sweater I sent you?
Yeah, I love it.
It's a genuine fishing.
Did you get my letter? Mom and I went to the Stafford. It was great. I met this guy there named Peter. He's coming for dinner tonight. He'll be here any minute.
Mommy there?
Yeah, she's here.
Let me talk to her.
Mom, he wants to talk to you.
What does he want to say?
She wants to know what you want.
I want to say hello. And how are you?
He just wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing fine.
She can't talk right now, but she says to tell you she's fine. When are you coming home?
I'm not sure.
I miss you. I love you, too.
Miss you too, Jake. I'll write to you soon.
Bye. All I wanted to say was hi. How are you?
It's very easy to show concern from halfway around the world, you know. Thank you. That boy has the nerve to show up 2 hours late.
Jen, I'm really sorry I'm late.
Peter, what happened?
In my car, I had an accident.
What happened?
His wheel went in a rut, and he banged his head up. He's got 7 stitches up there.
Oh, my God, Peter, do you want us to call your parents?
They're away for the weekend.
Yeah, I know. I tried a million times. No answer. This is my mom.
Yeah, I figured. Nice to meet you, Mrs.
Nice to
Cronin.
meet you, too. Come in and sit down and rest and... I'm very glad that you found him. Thank you. You've been very helpful to us. Would you like to come in and have some coffee? Come.
All right.
So, anyway, after this, Officer Millen took me to the emergency ward. And as soon as I could think straight, I told the nurse I had to call my girlfriend. So in the waiting room, there's only one phone for everybody to use. And when I get to finally use it, your line is busy. I tried about 8 times.
Well, I was calling you.
Hey, I gotta go.
Thanks again, officer. I really appreciate it.
You take care of that head now.
Let me show you out.
Mr. Millen, thanks. You've been really great.
Thanks, Jenny. Bye-bye.
I was so worried.
You really have been great. You've helped us out twice now.
Well, it's a small town.
We really appreciate you.
Look, I take a special interest in some folks. And I know that you and Jenny are here alone, and so I'll keep an eye out. If you need anything, well, you can count on me.
Thank you. Good night.
Night.
Thank you very very much. Good night.
Look, you like Chinese food?
Yes.
Because there's a Chinese restaurant over by the college.
The
It's called
Jade Palace.
Jade Palace,
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
How about Sunday dinner?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
How about the next Sunday?
I don't know. I'd have to look at my schedule.
Well, I'll keep trying.
I don't think our generation is trained to live alone. I lived with my parents all during college. Then I got married, moved in with my husband.
How long have you been separated?
Since Christmas.
You miss him? Wrong question.
He's coming back in September for the fall semester.
That's 4 months.
Yes.
What are you gonna do then?
I don't know.
Summer session is the pits, let me tell you.
I know.
Teaching a 12-week course in 6 weeks is not easy.
I know. I got a questionnaire from the bookstore about my fall semester courses already. That's how fast the time passes in the summer, huh? Hey, what? I know. Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, hon.
Goodbye. Don't call me Seal anymore. Hello?
Here are your books.
Oh. They're very beautiful.
Well, here.
You're very sweet.
Come on, huh? You want to call Jen and go get some dinner?
Oh, I don't have to. She's got a date tonight with Peter.
Till when?
Good night.
Good night.
How many sets of tennis are those kids going to play?
I don't know. They're going out for dinner afterwards.
Oh. Gives us hours. What are we going to do?
Well, there's a concert at the college that the symphony is playing. I thought we could go to a concert.
Concert. No, I'd fall asleep in a concert.
I see.
Besides, there's a ball game there tonight.
Oh, is that right? I had a feeling you might say that.
Why don't you stay out at my place tonight?
I can't. Because of Jen. I know you're going to say this is hypocritical. But, the thing with Philip, I think that was very upsetting to her. I don't think she's ready for that.
Are you?
Peter's super understanding. He accepts the fact that I don't feel ready yet, and when the time is right, it'll happen. Prepared? Emotionally? Oh, dope. You mean the pill? No, there hasn't been any reason yet.
How long do you think he can hold off? Jen, 18-year-old men are very, healthy. So, when am I going to meet this saint?
This Friday. It's my birthday. I'd like you to come for dinner. You can meet him then. Why don't you bring Ricky?
No, we're not talking.
Good. You can be Henry's date.
Everybody in town knows Henry and your mother are having this big romance. I think cops are very sexy, living on the edge of danger. So, tell me, are they, intimate?
I don't know.
I mean, he's around a lot, but he doesn't stay over. I think he's trying a little too hard to be my pal. It really bugs me. My mom and I were going through something that's really difficult. I don't know quite why.
So to the first half of the fifth inning, the top of the Dodgers batting order coming to the plate in this 2-2 tie. Second baseman Davy Lopes batting .301 with 4 home runs
Hello?
and 13 RBIs.
Hello? I'm sorry, I can't hear. Hello?
Althea? It's Michael. Althea? Are you there?
Yes.
How are you? I miss you. I mean it.
I can't talk now.
Let me speak to Jan.
She's not here.
Give her a birthday kiss for me. And tell her I'll try to call her again later. Goodbye, Althea.
Would you like to open your presents now? And then we could have some cake?
Oh, what kind of cake is that?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask that.
Carrot cake.
That's right.
A birthday carrot cake? Peter, you've ruined Jen. She was strictly devil's food and fudge before she met you.
Hey, it's from Dad.
Yes.
When did it come?
Yesterday.
Look at this.
Oh, God. Oh.
Boy.
Hey.
Could you put it on?
Boy, does he have taste.
That's beautiful.
Well, this is really nice.
My father always gets me books for my birthday. Boring. Well, which one's yours, Peter? This one?
Right there.
Okay. Oh, it's beautiful.
Hey.
Look
God,
at
it's
this.
great. That's beautiful. That's nice, Peter.
Hey, you don't have such bad taste either.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Okay. That's nice. Thank you.
That was a pretty
What's
good haul,
next?
kiddo, huh?
Sweet
Happy
16.
birthday, sweetheart.
Happy birthday,
Think
kiddo.
you'll be able to handle this? Happy birthday,
That's
Jen.
it.
1, 2, 4. Hold.
All right. Happy birthday to me. Yay.
I don't think you should let Jenny and Peter go off on their own.
I have complete faith in Jen. I trust her completely.
Yeah, I know you trust her. But it takes two to tango. I just don't think it's a
I
good
don't
idea.
think it matters what you think. She's not your daughter.
What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry. Henry, it's not working.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm sorry. I've tried, but I can't make it work. You're a lovely person and you care about me and you're very loving. But I think that I need to be alone.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I've been in this apartment for 9 months and I don't know where I am. I cannot believe that after 18 years of marriage, I pulled up stakes. I'm 40 years old. And my little girl will never be a baby again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I certainly can't go back.
It's time to start new. We'll get our own place. Everything will be all right.
No.
No, 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 no! It's not that simple, you see. It's not. There's more wrong with my life than what you can solve.
Why? Why not, huh? I love you. I can take care of you. I can take care of Ginny.
I've been walking around for months now pretending I'm a real person, burying my feelings deep inside of me until I don't know what I feel anymore. It's time for me to deal with those feelings.
Well, why don't you start by not feeling so sorry for yourself all the time? You think you're the only woman whose husband ever left her? You think you're the only person in the world that ever got hurt? You should consider yourself lucky. We got a second chance. Come on.
I'm sorry. I can't.
You want to be alone?
Yes. I want to be alone. I think I finally understand that, and I think I finally understand that it's not the worst thing that could happen to me.
Well, you're sure you don't want to come with us?
Oh, no. Thanks for the invite, though. So how long you guys going camping for?
A week.
A week? Wow, just the two of you alone. How'd you swing that?
It was like signing a peace treaty. Our parents got together and set down terms.
And they all agreed that we're nice, sweet little kids, and as long as I didn't use Jen for firewood or Peter the Bears, it'd be all right.
Now, why can't all parents be so logical? I mean, what are you two going to do in the woods that you couldn't do in the car, right?
Yeah, well, it was really nice to meet you, Teo.
Oh, that goes double. Happy birthday, kiddo. He's a fox.
I heard that, you know.
What?
I heard what you said about I'm a fox. I really am.
Is that so?
Yeah. You know something? I love you.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Come.
Have you been crying again?
No. Happy birthday.
What's the matter?
Henry and I broke up.
How come?
I'm really not in love with him, Jenny.
Still love Daddy?
I'll always love Daddy. You know, when Daddy and I were first married, he used to wear clean, starched white shirts. And he smoked a little bit then. So when he would get dressed for work in the morning, there was this clean smell of starch together with this slight smell of tobacco, blended with the lovely scent of him that would break my heart. And if I got home after work before him and he was a little bit late, I'd panic and I'd say, oh, God, don't take him away from me. You know, I was nice looking, Jenny, but no great beauty. And so I used to think that if I lost Daddy, I would never love or be loved by anybody again.
If I loved someone and trusted him, and he left me, I would die.
No. No. No, you wouldn't. Not quite.
You nervous about Daddy coming back?
Yes.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave my mom alone right now. I really don't.
You mean not go camping? Jen, you've been planning it for ages. And your mother's actually letting you go. Listen, I'll make my mother call her every day while you're gone. Get her out, circulating. She'll be fine. Really.
I have to talk to you. I'm sorry you're depressed, but I want to know how long this is going to go on because it's making me a very nervous wreck. I'm 16 years old, and I want to feel happy and free, not worried all the time. I want to go camping with Peter next week, but not if you're just going to lie around. I'll feel too guilty to have fun. I've been thinking about canceling the trip. Mom, I'm really mad at you. You're just lying around, giving up. I've done everything I know to try and help you, but now it's up to you. So please, for both of us, please, try and do something to save your summer.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was upsetting you so much. Will you sit down?
I don't like to see you upset.
I'll be okay. Listen, this may seem an unnecessary question. I know you have classmates and friends who tell you things. But should we be talking about birth control?
No, not yet. How about a pizza? You want to get a pizza? Get out of bed right now.
Okay. What do I get if I cut you? What'd you learn to run like that, huh? Oh, you think English?
It's so dark.
Worms must get exhausted.
Stop it.
Why?
sorry.
I thought things were starting to change a little between us. I thought you were starting to trust me and relax.
I am.
Jen, I love you.
I love you too.
That's why it's so frustrating. I want you, but only if you want me.
Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad. But I never want to see you again. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Oh, come on. Smile. Come on.
I'm smiling.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah.
Would you mind taking a little trip into civilization?
No? What for?
I want to call my mom. I just want to see how she is and stuff. It would really ease my mind. I'd really appreciate it.
Sure. Whatever you want. Come on.
Mom? It's me. No, nothing's wrong.
How's the fishing?
Just called to say hi. When? Alone? Are you okay? I'm coming home. I love you.
What's wrong?
My father's back.
Look, if we leave now, we can be back by dinner.
Look, surely you knew I'd come back.
Did it ever occur to you that I might not want you back?
Lots of couples separate occasionally.
That is true, but one of them usually is not totally surprised by it.
Why wouldn't you take my calls? I really love you and Jen.
I'm sorry, Michael. I don't understand that kind of love.
Believe me, Althea, I never loved that girl.
Michael, don't. You left us and you went to Denmark with her. I don't know what that is.
Why do you always make me feel guilty?
Because you are. Every schoolgirl who sat in the front row of one of your classes with a low-cut blouse meant more to you than we did.
That's not true.
I believe it is.
You just made the house into a prison.
Is that true?
Yes.
Well, I certainly thought that I didn't have any more freedom than you did, and if you felt that way, why didn't you say something?
If you had really been in touch with my feelings,
Wait,
you would have sensed
just-
that I felt trapped.
What about you being in touch with my feelings? What about that?
Is there another man?
No.
Look, Althea, people make mistakes,
Yes.
and I really do want to come back.
I can't.
Don't you love me anymore?
Yes, I love you. I'll always love you. But there's no trust. There's no trust anymore.
Look, Althea, I'll never do it again.
I don't want you to say that. I don't want to live worrying about whether you'll do it or you won't. I don't ever want to be so dependent upon anybody that I feel that my life is lost without him.
I can't believe you have no one else.
Well, I do have someone else. Finally. I have me.
My heart's beating about 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Look, I'll come back later if you want me to. Or I can stay here.
No, it's okay. I think I can handle it, really. I'll call you in the morning.
You are a knockout.
So glad to see you.
Me too. I've missed you constantly.
So, how do you like this place? A little small, but not bad for a garden apartment, right?
Is there really a garden?
Yeah. We never use it, though.
You want to give the old man a guided tour?
Sure.
I could use some air anyway.
We're going outside.
You know what? You would go crazy for the Tivoli Gardens.
I got that postcard.
How's school?
Good. I lucked out with a history teacher who's a movie freak.
Huh. Nice kids.
Not bad.
How's that girlfriend of yours? Theo.
Teo. She's fine. She's my best friend. She saw the picture of you in the kitchen. She's dying to meet you. She thinks you're drop-dead good-looking.
Oh.
Teo's parents are divorced. What happened to your girlfriend?
She went on to Greece. It's all over between us. She decided I was too old for her.
Why'd you do it? You and Mommy used to fight. But everybody fights. I thought things were pretty good between you and her. Did you fall madly in love with that girl?
No. I wasn't madly in love with her.
Then why'd you leave?
You may be too young to understand this. But when a man reaches a certain age and he's married almost 20 years, he knows he'll never be young again. He'll never feel that wild, crazy excitement again. And then someone comes along who makes you feel that way. All lit up and young. You suddenly think it's your last chance to be young. So you take it. And it's not an easy decision. It's a desperate decision.
But Mom would have never done that. And she was married to you for almost 20 years. She was also afraid to get old and get gray hair, like you were. But she wouldn't have just split. I think that running away was a cop-out.
I know. I'm sorry. Do you think we can be a family again? Do you want me to stay?
What'd Mom say?
No. I want your feelings.
I'm not mad at you anymore. I got over that. And I know you didn't leave just to hurt us on purpose. You know I love you. And I hope that the three of us can get together again. Someday.
I always thought of us as a family. Even when I was away, I never stopped thinking of us as a family.
A family doesn't have to be 3 people. When you went away, people used to come up to us and say that they were sorry that Mommy and I were all alone. But we weren't alone. Because we had each other.